You can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Follow the leader.
Oh my God.
Follow the leader. 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 Follow the leader.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
It is Sunday. This is day number 5 for me in the hospital. And it's not going any better. It's not going any worse, but it's not really going any better. I wanted to give you a vocabulary word for this morning. And the vocabulary word is Panglossian. 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 Now, Panglossian is an adjective, and it means unusually optimistic and looking on the bright side of things, despite the hardships that are going on. So I am trying to maintain a Panglossian spirit as I continue to remain in this hospital, dealing with congestive heart failure and dealing with the excessive fluid backup on my lungs. Since I've been in the hospital...
So I love Auntie Bev. I love her. I love her work. She is a social media content creator, and she just has a beautiful spirit, and I wanted to make tribute to her. She reminds me a lot of my mother. My mother passed from congestive heart failure, and just seeing Auntie Bev in the hospital kind of fighting it and dealing with it, and I just wanted to honor her. Her platform, she comes on, and delivers a vocabulary word. She puts it in a sentence, shows you how to use it, gives you the definition. And I wanted to, acknowledge her work. She's still alive, by the way. She's been putting, all of her disappointment and upset about being in the hospital on social media. And once I saw it, I said, hey, I got to do something and just give people their flowers while they're here. And Auntie Bev she goes viral all the time for these, weird and unique vocabulary words. And the word she gave, I said, I could turn that into a topic. Easy. Panglossian. Do we need a Panglossian, i.e. an overly optimistic mindset, in order to thrive in a relationship / marriage? As it pertains to maintaining healthy relationships or marriages, is having a Panglossian mindset merely toxic positivity dressed up with fancy vocabulary? What are the key differences between a Panglossian mindset and Krishnamurti's concept of choiceless awareness, or the mindfulness concept of non-attachment? Panglossianism. Overly optimistic. Let me tell you something about intimate relationships and life in general. You got to keep it real with yourself, and you got to keep it real with your partner. Easier said than done, right? Right? Sure, you can have an optimistic outlook, but you cannot become delulu and fool yourself about the reality of where you and your partner may be. Sometimes, this Panglossian approach is really tantamount to sweeping things under the rug and trying to keep the peace. See, a relationship that can't have a real, raw, naked conversation isn't a relationship at all. It's a safe haven. I know you guys don't want to hear it put that way. I'm sorry. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, live on KBLA Talk 1580. You know I'm going to tell you the truth. A safe haven is not a place you can grow in. A safe haven is not a place you can put roots down. Right? Panglossianism is not optimism. It is optimism converted into ideology. It is the belief that everything happens for the best in the best of all possible worlds. A philosophical reflex that often enters relationship disguised as emotional resilience. Yet beneath its polished vocabulary lies a profound psychological distortion. The refusal to meet reality as it is. If we gonna make it, lover, sweetheart, baby girl, if you and I are gonna make it, we have to be able and willing and able to meet reality as it is. In intimate relationships, Panglossianism is seductive because it promises emotional efficiency. Why confront conflict or name rapture or acknowledge discomfort when a prepackaged cosmic justification can be applied to every wound? Panglossianism. This happened because God is testing us. God wants us to see things from a certain perspective, instead of just saying, this is what the situation is currently. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. I want to talk to folk. You already know how we do here on the Voice of Reason. Panglossianism then might try to replace emotional truth with narrative control, transforming relational pain into something to be rationalized rather than lived and understood. Psychologically speaking, Panglossianism kind of reduces emotional literacy by training partners to bypass the discomfort that intimacy inevitably evokes. Trauma research demonstrates that suppression increases sympathetic arousal, meaning that the body continues to register danger even when the mind insists that everything is okay, that everything will be fine, that everything is perfect. Do you see the negative aspects of a Panglossian mindset? In this sense, Panglossianism is not soothing. It's dysregulating. Philosophically speaking, Panglossianism will eventually collapse into denial. Stoic acceptance confronts suffering. Are we still under the illusion that there should be no suffering in relationship? Let's keep it a buck. How many people you know will be like, hey, I'm past the days of drama. I'm not going to have no more drama. I done learned all the lessons I done learned. I'm good. If it ain't for my highest good, then I don't want it. Sometimes your highest good hurts. And you got people who are alive today who have been blessed with life that will turn down an opportunity to really achieve their highest good because it's uncomfortable. Do you understand? Right? Oh. Relationships, man. They are uncomfortable. They are the people we love the most and sometimes dislike the most. Hear what I said? And sometimes. But when you're in a relationship with somebody and you understand there are going to be moments where I genuinely dislike you, what makes it a quality relationship is that we find our way back to each other. Because we remember, this is a moment. I really love this person. Do you see? Panglossianism then reframes suffering into metaphysical convenience. This was supposed to happen and we'll be okay. No, sit in it without labeling it, without intellectualizing it, without rationalizing it. Sit in it. Right? Existential authenticity embraces ambiguity. What'd you say, Zoe? Existential authenticity embraces ambiguity. Panglossianism pretends ambiguity resolves itself through optimism. Right? It'll be all right. Get up, wipe yourself off. Relational bootstrappers. We'll be okay. Spiritually speaking, right? Panglossianism masquerades as non-attachment, but it contradicts every principle of genuine presence. So many people get detachment mixed up with non-attachment. Everybody's talking about, I just detach. I'm a master of detaching. That's not a good thing. Right? Non-attachment is different than detachment. Detachment is I don't care. I don't care anymore. And really, it's not I don't care. You do care, which is why you put so much energy and focus and effort into detaching so you don't care anymore. Non-attachment is, I don't care about the outcome, but I'm still present, right? I'm still present. I'm still tapped in. I'm trying to understand why I'm here, why you're here, right? We live in a weird little world nowadays where if I don't get what I want, it's not worth me understanding why I came to this point. What does it matter? Just move on to the next situation. That's not how spiritual evolution works. Right? So again, Panglossianism, masquerading as non-attachment, but it contradicts every principle of genuine presence. Non-attachment witnesses experience without clinging or distortion. Did you just say you're a witness? You're a witness to why you chose the person. You're a witness to why they chose you. You're a witness to everything you did that actually unraveled the relationship. You're a witness to everything they did to unravel the relation. That's non-attachment, right? Non-attachment, witness experience without clinging or distortion. Krishnamurti called it choiceless awareness, right? It demands that one meets reality without interpretation. But if you're wounded, you're going to see reality through the lens of those undealt with, unreconciled wounds, right? They're your spiritual Ray-Bans, so to speak. Panglossianism does the opposite. It judges reality in advance and forces experience to conform to that judgment. It becomes spiritual bypassing in psychological languaging. Clinically, relationships built on Panglossian reframing often remain stagnant. Repair becomes impossible when both partners are trained to reinterpret hurt rather than to name it. Emotional safety erodes when one partner's lived experience is overwritten by the other's ideological optimism. Don't worry about that pain. You're going to be all right. You're going to get through it. Everything is going to work out. Nah. Sometimes growing up is facing what happened to you while you were growing up. I know you don't want to hear it put that way. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason just set up the topic. Are y'all ready to have a conversation? I want to invite you in. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, I got questions and really a lot more to talk about.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Imagine a Los Angeles where everyone can thrive, where communities have access to the resources they need to succeed. That's the vision of Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. They're dedicated to improving life in LA County by providing educational support, employment assistance, and spaces for community engagement. By 2050, they want LA to be the best place to connect, create, learn, live, and play. They're working toward an education system that's well-resourced and culturally responsive, becoming a hub for artists and innovators, and making sure everyone has access to healthy food, quality healthcare, and safe housing. It's about building a future where we all have the chance to succeed. We invite you to learn more about their mission and get involved with Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
All I need is one mic.
With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley. Let me be clear about what we're witnessing here. A textbook case of talking about communities instead of talking with them. Pedro Pizarro, president and CEO of Edison International, found time this week to sit down with the LA Times to discuss their so-called fast pay program for those impacted by the Altadena Eaton Canyon fire. We think it is neither fast nor fair, but when we organized the community town hall, Southern California Edison first confirmed participation and then abruptly canceled. There was no time available on Mr. Pizarro's calendar for a face-to-face conversation with the individuals and families who have lost everything due to the negligence of Southern California Edison. This is not an accident. This is a choice about who deserves direct engagement and who gets managed through press statements. When you talk to the LA Times about people, you control the narrative. You get to frame the issues on your terms, with your spin, filtered through journalists who may or may not push back. But when you show up to a town hall, you face real questions from real people experiencing real problems. There's no PR buffer. There's real accountability. This pattern of being available to corporate media but unavailable for community dialogue sends a clear message about whose voices matter and whose don't. It's the kind of disrespect that hides behind busy schedules and prior commitments, but the community sees right through it. If these issues are important enough to discuss with the LA Times, they're important enough to discuss directly with the people living them. Anything less isn't just disrespectful, it's a fundamental failure of leadership and accountability. Mr. Pizarro says in the LA Times interview, I need to go to the supermarket in Pasadena or Altadena and be able to look people in the eye. We want to do the right thing for our community. You had a chance to look folk in the eye at our town hall meeting last week, but you didn't show up. And then we invited you for a one-on-one conversation here at the station, but you have yet to confirm. So please, please stop with the gaslighting. With the KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley, and as always, we welcome your feedback.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably.
When thought stops, when there is no image maker, there is a complete transformation in consciousness. Because there is no anxiety, there is no fear, there is no pursuit of pleasure, there is none of the things that create turmoil, division. And what comes into being or what happens, not as an experience, because that's out, what takes place in there. Because I have to find out.
I'm mad. Listen, I'm mad. Do you know how many people, and I mean educated folk, I know, that justify using happiness as an escape? I get it. I get it. I get it. The world is tough and you need moments of just joy, of bliss, of happiness. Everything is cool. You need those moments. But listen, why do you reward yourself with recess, with a vacation, a vacation, a staycation, before you've slayed any internal demons? That's what Krishnamurti talking about. He's saying no matter where you go, there you are. And this Panglossianism kind of mindset only trains your nervous system to suppress discomfort. So now your drug of choice is happiness. Play Pharrell one more time, man. Now you just want to hear this playing in your head all the time.
No offense to you, don't waste your time.
Relationships don't heal from this song.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is
Where we going? What we doing? Hey, come on. Listen, man. We got work to do. And yes, Being positive is okay. It's cool to be positive. I get it. But it's also good to be realistic. It's also good to embrace the difficult moment. You haven't been conditioned to embrace the difficult moment. So the difficult moment shows up as the big bad wolf in your life. Right? Panglossianism. That mindset, if you're just tuning in, the term Panglossian is just this term that means overly positive. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being positive. Right? But overly positive, hyper positive, to the point of spiritual bypassing. I'm going to intellectualize, what Uncle Chester did to, our nephew. We're going to over-spiritualize it. You're bypassing the reality of what's happening. As black folk, the holidays are coming up right now, and we have a lot of stuff that's undealt with, that's not been looked at or conversed or we haven't talked about. But we sitting around the table saying grace. God gave us grace to be able to come together as a family so we can have a real conversation. Too many of our families have been raised in environments of emotional minimization, which actually erodes secure attachment. If you came from a household that don't talk about it, we're not talking about it. We're sweeping it under the rug. This is a family that don't communicate emotions, feelings, concepts, or ideas. We get together, we say hi, we share the pie, and then we go home. This discourages authentic emotional disclosure. You know what kind of household you was raised in. When we come forward, the voice of reason gonna keep his foot on your neck.
Bring me down, I said. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down, I said. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Authorities in Newark, New Jersey are searching for suspects after a shooting Saturday night killed 10-year-old Jordan Garcia and 21-year-old Kia Mae Scott and wounded 3 others, including Garcia's younger brother.
But these incidents make it clear that there's a lot more work to be done.
That's Black Mayor Ras Baraka addressing the tragedy, and a $10,000 reward is being offered for information. University of Dayton leaders in Ohio held a town hall after a student was shot in the ankle during a Halloween party. Members of the Black Action Through Unity group say that since the incident, racist messages have been circulating on anonymous apps, adding to concerns about campus safety. And the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department is investigating new sexual assault claims against Sean Diddy Combs. Music producer Jonathan Hay says Diddy assaulted him in 2021, filing a civil suit in July. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.com.
Follow the leader.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcasts of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your beer. Follow the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya Kuselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya is also indicated for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Call 1-800-526-7736 or visit tremfya.com.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. Let's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
And I remember telling a friend of mine who was about to get married, I said, your marriage doesn't start when you say, I do. Your marriage starts when you look over at your partner and you want to kill him. You're looking at them going, for seconds or sometimes minutes or longer, you're thinking, I cannot believe I married this human being. They are driving me crazy. And then the next minute you say, I love them more than anything, yeah, and I'm sticking with it. Marriage is a commitment.
Again, who is that? Oprah? It sounded like Oprah. Okay, all right. We'll nail that down. Figure out who that is. But again, that's how you know you're in a real relationship. I know a lot of y'all Christians. I love my Christian folk. But there was a TV show that started on Fox that later moved to Netflix, a very popular television show. It was called Lucifer. All right? Yeah, the actual devil comes down and starts helping this lady who's a police officer. He comes down and starts helping her. Like, he leaves hell. He abandons hell. He comes to earth and he starts helping this lady, right? And then, of course, they fall in love, right? She's a detective. They start solving crimes together, right? The imagination of folk is crazy. They start solving crimes together. And as the seasons progress, of course, they have a relationship. They spark up. But the whole gag to the TV show is people ask him his name. He goes, hi, I'm Lucifer Morningstar. And they be like, okay, your name is Lucifer? And he talks like, yeah, my father sent me to hell and, you know, I'm the devil. And he persecutes people that are bad. Like, that's how, you know, he helps his detective girlfriend, right? Oh, you're committing sins. You belong to me now, right? And as the seasons go on, he only shows his face, his true face, to the bad people that he's investigating. And once he's proven that they're evil or did a bad thing, he gets to punish them. So there's a scene where now demons or bad people are after the detective and trying to kill the detective. So his wings come out and he goes and he saves her from being shot up by people who know his real identity. And when she sees the wings, okay, she's like, oh, so you really are the devil, but you cool, you handsome, you got wings. But when he decides to go after the guys who tried to kill her, his real face comes out. And normally he can pull it back. She doesn't see it. She walks in at the last second and he looks normal again. But this time he couldn't pull his face back. And she saw the real image of him and it destroyed her for a minute. So the next season, I think this was season 5 at this point. You know, okay, we still working together, but I saw your face though. And it ain't cool. It ain't cool because now she realizes this whole time he was telling the truth. He was actually the devil. And then I saw him as he was. Many people can't see their partner as they are. They see their partner as they want them to be. They see their partner in this idealized, stylized mental image that they have of them. But listen, that's not a real relationship. You understand? That's not a real, if you can't see me as I am and still love me, and this is not a get out of jail free card for me to still be disrespectful or dismissive or avoidant or anxious. This is not a get out of jail free card for me to abuse you in any way. But this is to say, if we really love one another, you accept me and all of the broken, disowned pieces that are a part of me. And eventually, the detective started to love him like that. But she was scared at first. Oh, the voice of reason is on fire. Listening to the Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, live on KBLA Talk 1580. I got callers on the line. And I want to get folk in here because we need to talk about it. I don't want to be in a relationship that sweeps the reality under the rug for a comfortable moment. Uncomfort is welcomed in a healthy relationship. Uncomfort is not welcome, right? In an unhealed relationship. A relationship that is healthy makes space for uncomfort, makes space for conflict. Right? A healthy relationship makes space for that. Unhealthy relationships have no tolerance for that. 1-800-920-1580. We're talking about Panglossianism. It trains the nervous system to suppress discomfort, leading to emotional minimization that erodes secure attachment by discouraging authentic emotional disclosure. Chronic over-optimism may function as a maladaptive defense seen in avoidant attachment. Avoidant people who are avoidantly attached can't deal with any type of conflict. Necessary conflict. We got to have this talk about the $30,000 of debt we have on the credit card. We have to sit down and talk about. You gonna stonewall me? We not going. Childhood triggers going off. Do you see? Right. It's a defense mechanism seen in avoidant attachment, trauma survivors, and individuals using disassociation or intellectualization to escape affective depth. Are y'all ready to really have a conversation? I am. When we come forward, I'm going to Inglewood, California, and South Central Los Angeles. Let's get it!
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-478-6430 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-478-6430. That's 800-478-6430. What do you have to lose? Call 800-478-6430. Again, 800-478-6430.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
There is an intense difference between an open heart and a closed heart. And a lot of times the heart is closed and it looks open. I'd love to talk to you about how I see the difference and see if this helps you in any way. An open heart will just see what is. It will feel what is. An open heart could even say a negative thing. I feel off, I feel sad, I feel tired, I feel lost. What the ego does is it closes the open heart to repress the feeling. Right? So the ego starts out sometimes by numbing it, by achieving something, by taking drugs, by drinking, by scrolling, by doing everything it can to not quite feel the thing that's there. As you move up in vibration, sometimes the ego's way of closing the heart is a bunch of positive things. Now, these things can be good in a way, but as you keep going up, you'll still see at times you're closing the heart. Like maybe you feel off and the ego goes, let's do something positive. Let's do something motivational. That's awesome. And that can be a positive thing and a step up in a lot of ways. But sometimes you're actually stopping yourself from feeling something.
Pause.
That if you
No. Kyle Cease is on to something. Are we using the pursuit of superficial, stimulus-based happiness to avoid reality? Is that the new drug, the new dopamine hit, the new opiate? He's on to something. This is a moment you need to be present in the reality of what's happening. But instead, you opt for this escape-based happiness. Is this not what's happening in relationship right now? Do you not see people who... What are the people that are out there? We did a topic on it about experience collectors. I just want high-level experiences. You don't want high-level connection. You want high-level experience. Where we going? What we doing? Anything to keep my mind off the reality of my broken, disowned parts, orphaned pieces of myself. Man, let me get, you already know, one of the legends is in here. I have a new name for him. He is the complimentary contrarian. He compliments. Oh, but he loves to challenge his brother. Yes, my lightsaber is out and the green blade is exposed. My brother Leroy is back in the building.
Oh, man. You know I love you. You know I love you.
Leroy, what up?
Man, you know you hit me. You hit the nail right on the head. You know, I can't help but to compliment you. If I'm gonna be critical of you, I got to find at least 3 good things to say about you.
Yeah.
and it's a lot of good things to say about you, brother. I'm grateful for you every day.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that for sure.
But this topic that you came up with, Panglossian.
Panglossian. That's the
okay. Now, when I first heard you say it, guess who I thought of?
Who?
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen. Okay, I got you. I'm rocking with you. Let's go.
Because if I was about to commit suicide, or if a relative about to commit suicide, and I call a suicide hotline, I would want Joel Osteen to be on the other side of the line.
Yeah.
Because, or somebody like him.
Yeah.
Because he speaks with a smile.
Yes.
And he makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But as a black man in America with historical context, who loves Amos Wilson and Naeem Akbar and Francis Cress Welsing putting a new a-hole in Dr. Shockley, I can't let Joel Osteen be my pastor. Because he's not dealing with the reality that Tavis Smiley is dealing with when he takes on the LADWP. Gives him space for grace because he has some human dignity, but at the same time, it's going to hold him to the fire for not showing up and gaslighting on the other end and never stopping the wrong that they've already done and want to continue to do.
And wait, Leroy, and wait, you got a great point, but it's not DWP, it's SCE, Southern California Edison. Go ahead, finish.
Thank you for the healthy correction. I appreciate you.
Yes. We right there. Keep cooking.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm saying I'm not against Joel Osteen preaching, even though I would never follow a white Jesus. I'm not against Joel Osteen smiling, even though it's a little bit extra for me. I'm not against Joel Osteen filling up a coliseum. I like to shake my pastor's hand. And I'm just saying that he's happy all the time without never addressing the issues that confront me and my family.
Keep cooking.
Not knocking him. But some of this Panglossian.
Let's walk it. Let's do it slowly. Panglossian. Panglossian.
Panglossian, correct?
Yes, sir. Panglossian.
Yeah. Right. Now pan means all. And A means not. So is the antithesis of Panglossian aglossia?
Now look
at aglossia?
No,
you don't know that yet?
No, I don't know that yet. You done tore the word to pieces.
I don't know it either. Hell, you just introduced the word to me. I mean, but you know, every time I play a video game for more than an hour and a half, every time I'm scrolling from video to video to video to video to video for more than an hour and a half, every time I'm watching sports for more than an hour and a half, Baseball is a national pastime. You know, your passing time. Amusement park is being amused, as in not thinking.
Mm-hmm.
When we had COVID, there was an emphasis to go and get them sports back on TV before people start rioting.
Right.
Right. Anita Baker sang of fairy tales and how she had to come out of the fairy tales to come to reality in order to grow the hell up, take on a relationship as it's supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
But right now, we're in a season of happily ever after when the holidays and the Shaka Musa Barasango message of facing reality is on the back burner because I just need to feel good to make it through. And here you are trying to tell me I need to face my problems, and you know I ain't ready to face my problems during this holiday season. You turned off, they took my food stamps, my healthcare premium going up, gold about to be revalued, I don't even own no ounces yet. Man, how you gonna tell me to get myself together and look at my mirror, and you know I ain't ready?
Lord, you gotta do it, Leroy. Oh, Leroy be having a meltdown. I love it. But you see the point that I'm making because you've illustrated it. Right? Within your point.
I know what point you make, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. I just know that most of the folks that listen, me half the time, ain't nowhere close to ready to do this with the partners that we have chosen.
You cannot save them from the Lord's wrath. He sent me here to cut through the delusion. I told you my lightsaber is out and it is fully charged. I told you. You know what? You stay right there, Leroy, because you always trying to press me, man. When I come forward, me and Leroy gonna finish this.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Authorities in Newark, New Jersey are searching for suspects after a shooting Saturday night killed 10-year-old Jordan Garcia and 21-year-old Kia May Scott and wounded 3 others, including Garcia's younger brother.
But these incidents